Hello, welcome to Draves Archery, dravesarchery.com. I've almost all but got my TAC here, my personal TAC 15 assembled. We sold a ton of these crossbows. They're very high performance crossbow. I had customers call me and tell me they're getting 2-3 inch groups at 100 yards. Phenomenal. So finally, after enough success stories and all the ones that I sold last year, I said, what the heck, I'll get one myself. So I haven't totally got it sighted in yet, but I do want to shoot a video on it. I got my quiver bracket on. I just haven't got my quiver on it. That's basically the only thing I'm missing. Now this does take an AR lower receiver, which it pops off, and which we did. Well, my brother did his own trigger work on this. But anyways, just like an AR, you pop the pins out and you pull it off. The TAC pretty much comes the body like this, unless you get the integrated one. But the trigger system in the integrated one, it can be worked and can be made nicer, which we can do for you, but it's not as nice typically as your AR trigger that you can get. Now this bow, the cranking device is all built into the bow. It doesn't slide off of a rail. It runs it through a whisker biscuit here, and what you cock it with, it's your whole trigger mechanism. So we got an external crank here, as you can see, and also I'm running the PSE, the one that PSE sells, that I believe it's the AccuSight, and I also ran an optimizer speed dial on it, which I'm really excited about using. This is an HHA product. If you're really wanting to get zeroed in, you're wanting a real precise shooting crossbow, this is a setup tape, and then these tapes go out to 80 yards, and you range your target, and you just turn it to whatever yardage it is, and it'll go out to 80 yards. Now, like I said, this is a setup tape, but the tape, once I get it set in, you can see how that moves the scope up and down. And then there's millidots inside the scope, and this is a lit scope with right and left millidots, and I can light the dots and the lines up green or red. So basically, I snap the arrow on. Now there's two little ones that anti-dry fire, which you can see there. I snap the bolt on, shoves the anti-dry fire down. You hook the string on here, which I already gave it a click. And then we crank it. Put this on. Takes about 10 cranks. Make sure this is on. On safety. Takes about 10 cranks. Now you hear that clicking. You can bypass the click. I have had a guy tell me that he about broke his hand, but you can bypass the click. But if you let go of this crank knob, it's going to go fast, and it could break your hand very easily. So you'll see this bar drop right in the groove. You can hear it. Now, if you take this and you drop that pin, they say that gives a little bit more accuracy. I've not yet got the chance to shoot it out at far yardage. I do got the PSE bipod on here, which we sell these also. And click the safety off. We're a little bit high, extremely fast. One of my good customers told me he chronographed his. He's got a chronograph, and these 470 grain bolts are shooting 408 feet a second. Okay, so now this is completely unfired. I'm going to show you real quick here how to load this, and we'll shoot some more videos. You just keep updated with Draves Archery. So you take your bolt. We're also going to use some different vanes and a better, more exact knock that's made by Fire Knock. And also they got a lighted knock. Whoop, that was my crank. They got a lighted knock as well. So then we take this, we shove that in. Now you got to shove this pin down to let this rope come out. Shove that in, hook that right around there. And then click this onto the square knob. Make sure the gun's on safety, your trigger is. Fast, boys. They're pretty much stacked right on top of each other. Let's shoot one more here real quick. One more time. This bow's extremely quiet, extremely smooth. They don't have any kick to it. We snap that on. We shove this thumb piece down, grab our pin, slide that out. Make sure your gun's on safety. Now I've only got about a 3-pound trigger on this. We worked it over pretty good, but when you pull on it, it shoots. It's smooth. Well, I pulled on that one a little bit. I knew it wasn't on, but let's go take a look at it. Now, all your accessories, cases, scopes, bolts, technical support you're going to need with your PSE TAC 15. We can help you here at Draves Archery. We've sold a bunch of these. We've shot a bunch of these. And that there was my last one. I was down on it a little bit. And there's my other two. And I'm not the greatest shot with a gun for sure. But check them out at Draves Archery, dravesarchery.com. This bow's producing more power than any mammal in North America is going to stop. That's for sure. It's very accurate, very consistent, very smooth, and very quiet. Thank you very much.